What's up?
Serena Winters, Valley Sports. Kerry said after last game that he could not wait to watch the film just so he could see where he could get better at. I mean, is there anything better that you want to hear from a new guy that you can't wait to do that?
Right. I mean, it's, it shows, what he wants to do with this team, and how he wants to help, and, that eagerness to help. It's, again, the makeup of him as a person, but then, the support of the group and what the group's been able to accomplish, and, a guy who really wants to contribute and help.
You watch him play, you talk to him or people that have watched him play for so long, and the first things that come to mind are this offbeat rhythm he has, how shifty that handle is. What makes that offbeat rhythm, what makes that so unique and then difficult to guard and maybe use as a weapon?
I mean, it's unique because it's unique to an individual and an individual game. And, no two people are the same, right? But, people typically run at a rhythm or, handle the ball with some rhythm. And it's a lot of stop start, and as a defensive player, you can't catch it. You don't know the timing of it. You don't know the rhythm of it. You don't know when he's going to stop, when he's going to restart. So he always keeps guys on their heels, and that gives him advantages.
Chelsea race of the Athletic. Judy, is that something that even your guys have to learn to play around and play with, because he does have that off-beat rhythm? They sort of have to see how he moves and shifts around.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things. And again, having J.A. here who has played with him, that makes it easier, especially when the two of them are playing in the pick and roll. J.A. understands, when to start his role, because they've got to eventually get to the same place at the same time. So, him being able to, have that time with them is helpful. But again, I think it's something, our guys will pick up on. And it's like anybody who's new, you understand their strengths, weaknesses, where they like the ball, their sweet spots, all those things. It just takes a little bit of time.
And with Darius out tonight, we've talked about Karras' playmaking, but what more do you need now that Darius is out, that Karras can bring to this group in that role?
I mean, just, the ball in his hands. I think, the last time he played the point guard, he had 42 points, here in this building. But, I think it's just putting the ball in his hands and giving him an opportunity to make people better.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, JB.
What's up, Chris?
Other teams around the Eastern Conference improved yesterday at the trade deadline. What was it like from your perspective, seeing all of that unfold?
I mean, it's the competition of it all, right? And it's what drives us to do the things that we do. And that's why, I believe that this is the greatest league in sports, is because there is that willingness to step out there. And, what I think happened is, as we watched last year, the Bucks win, it speaks that a lot of teams feel like they have a chance. And that's why a lot of teams were really aggressive to go out. There's not just that, one team or two teams that feel like they have a legitimate chance of winning it. There's a bunch of teams that feel they can go out and get after it. And that's exciting for the league, and exciting for us to be a part of.
I mean, when I was watching it all unfold, I was like, wow, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Do you watch it the same kind of way?
No, I try to wait till the end. And obviously, people are talking to you and saying, oh, did you hear this? Yeah. You know what I mean? So you get those things, you get text messages from friends about, trades and things like that. But just tried to wait until it was all over and, kind of sit back and assess it once it was finished.
When it comes to Darius, do you see this as a multi-game absence?
I think it's more of a day-by-day thing. And this was also, us reintegrating him back after it and being as wise as we can to manage the days that we have until we get to the break. Again, to put him in a position to be successful and play as many games as possible.
And with Lowry, is there any chance that he plays before the All-Star break at this point?
I think he's the same. He's in a day-by-day thing. The ankles, like I said, he did more yesterday. It's always about how you respond the next day or, 2 days following. So, he'll be on the court again tonight, and we'll see how he feels and responds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marla.
Marla Ridenhour, Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, JB, one more thing about the East. Jared was saying that, you're near the top, but then you lose a couple games and you're like 7th. Do you think in a way that's almost a good like motivating factor for your guys just because you know how bunched everything is?
Yeah, I mean, our purpose is on, the task at hand every night. And, we know the teams that we're playing and we know the job that we have to do. And that's all we can worry about. The seeding is going to take care of itself. But our guys have been pretty motivated all year, to go out, play our style of basketball. And we just have to continue to do that.
And is there something just, I don't know, like just putting this group together, I know with Karis, is there something out the next step in something you want to see tonight from that?
I mean, just time, they've just got to get time together. And obviously, with Darius being out, Karis taking on a larger role of playmaking and ball handling and those things. We just need to get the time together and, again, allow him to learn our system on both sides of the ball.
Thanks.
Anything from the later rivals? Chelsea?
So is Lowry on this trip with you guys?
Yeah, he's here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any questions from the group that just walked in? Go ahead, sir. Name and affiliation, please.
James Boyd, Star. Has Karis expressed anything about this coming back and making the emotions of being back here so quickly?
He and I have not talked about it. I'm sure there are those emotions of coming back here and the turnaround, being so quick. But the conversations we've had about how we continue to improve and how he fits with us.
Is it encouraging that his last game here he had 42?
Yeah, always. Yeah, we'll take it.